This is the reason 95% of Florida lawns are dying right now, and exactly what you need to do about it. 2/3 of Florida's residential lawns are planted with St. Augustine grass, and since the 1980s, most of that has been a single variety called Floratam. That worked great until a virus started wiping out those lawns, a virus that kills Floratam within 3 years of infection and is spreading across the state right now. Here's what matters. Today, we're showing you which grass actually belongs in your yard, and more importantly, how to switch if you've got the wrong one. Let me start with what's actually happening. Floratam makes up 69% of all the sod grown in Florida. Back in 1973, the University of Florida and Texas A&M released it to fight the southern chinch bug and St. Augustine decline virus, and it became the standard choice for Florida lawns for more than 50 years. Things shifted around 2013. A virus called lethal viral necrosis showed up in Pinellas County and Palm Beach County, and University of Florida research identified it as sugarcane mosaic virus, a single pathogen that kills Floratam lawns within 3 years of infection. The virus travels through mowing. It moves across your deck, your blades, your wheels, and nothing stops it. No fungicide can slow it down. Once it's in the lawn, that's where it stays until the grass is dead. If you've got Floratam and you're seeing brown patches that spread across the yard no matter how much you water, that's what LVN looks like. Your lawn needs to be replaced. Before we talk about replacements, you need to understand the difference between these two grasses, because they're not built for the same conditions. They're solving completely different problems. St. Augustine grass excels in shade. University of Florida rates it as good to excellent for shade tolerance, and it spreads quickly across the soil through above-ground runners called stolons, which is exactly why sod farms grow it. The trade-off comes with heavy foot traffic, which thins it out fast since it has poor to fair wear tolerance. And you're looking at a grass that needs water to stay green while turning brown and dormant during Florida winters in many parts of the state. Bermuda grass works the opposite way, excellent for wear tolerance, which explains why golf courses prefer it, and excellent for drought tolerance since it can go dormant and survive on minimal water. This grass fails hard in shade, and if your yard has trees, Bermuda thins out and dies. Plus, it'll creep into your flower beds aggressively. So the real choice isn't which grass is better, it's understanding what your yard actually needs, how many hours of direct sun it gets, and how much traffic it handles. Less than 6 hours of direct sun, trees, coastal salt exposure, lower traffic residential lots all point to St. Augustine grass as your best option, but do not plant Floratam. The University of Florida recommends Palmetto instead, which has proven resistant to LVN in the field. Citra Blue, a UF-bred variety released in 2018, offers another trial option with denser growth, better drought tolerance than Floratam, and stronger resistance to the diseases that affect other St. Augustine types. For yards getting 6 to 8 hours or more of direct sun where foot traffic runs heavy or drought tolerance matters, Bermuda grass becomes the right answer. This grass won't survive shade, don't plant it under trees, but in full sun it becomes maintenance intensive in the best possible way, outcompeting weeds and bouncing back from heavy use in a way most grasses simply can't. Water restrictions represent the final factor, and Florida faces them now across multiple counties under the Southwest Florida Water Management District's Modified Phase 3 order. St. Augustine grass tolerates deficit irrigation in ways most people don't expect. University of Florida research from 2026 showed that Floratam maintains acceptable quality under twice-weekly watering instead of daily, even with a summer fertilizer blackout. The grass may brown, but it survives and recovers. Bermuda grass responds to the same restrictions through dormancy, which functions as its built-in survival strategy. Floratam planted in your yard, particularly in South Florida, needs replacing with Palmetto or Citra Blue right now. For new lawns, match your grass to site conditions, sun and traffic patterns, not to what the nursery is pushing. Shade and salt exposure point towards St. Augustine every time. Full sun with heavy traffic points toward Bermuda. Water restrictions already exist in parts of Florida, and either grass can perform under them if you're willing to change what you expect green to look like during drought season.